So the way I like to trade is I would quite happily take, something like this move down here on this hourly chart. It's with the general trend, and I would be looking for areas of pullback that, one, probably primarily I'd be looking for my role reversal zones would be my number one. Okay, so I'd be looking at this area here being previous support, some hesitation in here, i.e. a little bulls bears battle, and I would probably I would have lined up that area for the short. Okay, now what I'd also be looking for there is that a fib level, and I can just eyeball that and see that that's probably a 50% fib. Okay, is it a pivot level? Is it maybe a psych level? Is that 132 up there? Yes, it is. Okay, I didn't mention this either. Psych levels. I'm big on the psychs. Okay, so we've got the confluence area of lots of different things. So that's sort of bread and butter. How, probably my favorite sort of setup is on just taking the general trend, nice big move on an hourly chart, take the fib, little roll reversal, let things roll over there on a short-term time frame and pull the trigger. Okay. Now the thing I like about that sort of trade, is the fact that generally, especially off say an hourly chart like this, a lot of these have trades when they generally have quite a bit of meat on the bone. Okay, if you'd got into this trade up here somewhere and managed to hold it for a day or two, down to there, it's 122 pips, and if you let it go, it goes close to 200. Okay, so nice trades. That's another reason why I like sort of taking these sorts of shots. Okay, in fact, my personal trading last year, I actually to see 100 plus pip trades was actually quite a sort of a rarity, especially in the last 6 months of last year. But then I so after making some of these changes, a lot more sort of trades in the plus 100 to 200 pip columns. So it's all a big win-win. Okay. I take depending on where we are, I'm actually looking at more like 5-minute chart for my shortest. Okay, I'd be looking at like a 5-minute chart in here for some sort of rollover based on, basically the more confluence of support or resistance, the sort of less confirmation I feel I need. Okay, so the other key thing here, guys, is, and this will become apparent when we go through the Forex tester a little bit, is this sort of trading that I'm doing with these sort of roll reversal areas and fib levels all matching up is when you do your analysis every day and your trade planning, based on your longer term charts, you can sort of work out whether you will be spot trading, swing trading, and all that sort of thing. For example, this trade that I just highlighted here, that I can quite happily say that's a swing trade because we're coming down from higher lows, pull back. I'm quite happy to continue that long-term trend down there. However, over here in the counter trend side of things, when we start to see how we actually get like a little head and shoulders here on the hourly. That's a nice reversal pattern, by the way. If I was going to take a little cheeky long somewhere, see the roll reversal there, the lows, back to the lows, long. Okay, we might talk about that at the end because that's sort of part of my trading as well. Anyway, as we sort of retrace this bigger move down, you'll notice that some of these trades do not have as much meat on the bone. Okay, for example, if you were going to fib this move and take sort of this price area here, long here, you probably shouldn't expect so much profit for the fact that we've got a lot of resistance sitting up the road. Okay, so you've got like a much smaller trade. So the other benefit about using all these the fractal approach mixed in, and that's really where the fractals come in, is that's going to probably help determine whether you are going to be spot trading, swing trading, position trading, scalping, and all that sort of stuff. Okay. And the other thing I like about it is you know, no matter really what the trading conditions are, you can generally etch yourself out a trade or two. Okay. So let me just go to the Forex tester here real quick. Okay. I'm a massive user of this tool. Don't know about you people, but I live in it. And I'd say my trading has taken a huge step in the right direction by using it. And if I'm a full-time trader and using it full-time, we'll get there. No, I'm not David L. I'm not on their payroll yet, but I should be. I should be like their head salesman. But you know, if you want to become a better trader, this is the place to do it. Okay. Anyway, enough about that. Right. It is great, Ashley. You're right. Now let's just take a few things into account here before we let this thing go. Okay. And we'll just run through the potential, some of the potential trades that we could be looking at here. Okay. First of all, if you're doing your analysis, and you might see yourself here, this is a daily chart. Okay. So this is the sort of thing this is sort of the way I roll, right? Is we've had this sort of flow up. Okay, great. And then we sort of pull back to our big roll reversal area here. We pull back to support. Okay, when we made our move down, support, made a move up, found some resistance at this fib. Okay, and then when we came down, we sort of came back to this area again. And then when we shot up, we went back to this area up here. Okay, so what would I call that? Maybe a trap. Okay. And then this later move, we sort of get swinging again on the daily. But this time, instead of going to the top, we actually break. Okay. So my analysis would tell me that whilst I was in this yellow area here, I would have been long-term neutral. Maybe now I'm long-term bullish because I can see the fact that now we've broken that I can see some sort of pullback and some sort of maybe continuation, potentially. Okay?